It's Christmas time in the city. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, hello, everybody. It's me, Chris Smith. I'm sorry I've been missing for a few weeks after Blackie Humphrey's birthday party. But, you know, we were going to do the Halloween special because me and my coworker, Kate Miller, we're going to dress as Jason from Friday the 13th and Jason's mother. Guess which one I was going to be? Jason's mother. Look, I even had a big old knife ready to use. Isn't that cute? Of course, then our work schedules got all screwed up and she got shipped off to another location at our company. And, I wasn't about to just wear a blue sweater and a wig and then carry around a knife because without Jason from Friday the 13th, Mrs. Voorhees just looks like a woman in a blue sweater and a blonde wig with a big old knife. I just didn't feel like doing it. Plus, we were all very sad because on the Saturday before Halloween, Matthew Perry died. Oh, I have not been able to get over it, viewers. Ever since Friends first came out, I always had Friends posters on the wall. I watched Friends. I had all the Friends books and everything. Look, I still have this picture that hangs in my bathroom, which was early on in the run of Friends, and it was autographed by all of them. Now, I didn't get them to autograph it. It came that way with the picture, but this was very nice, and this used to hang in the mail room. Oh, that's Blackie Humphrey behind me. I'm assuming that he's licking himself because he always makes that noise whenever he's doing that. But but yes, so we were all very sad about Matthew Perry and his passing. He and I are the same age, 54. And earlier this year, my friends Kippy and Wayne had gotten me this Matthew Perry book, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, which I'm currently reading. And Matthew Perry really shares everything in this book, and I recommend it to everyone because it can help you if you're dealing with addictions. He is very honest, and he was very committed to helping others who had gone through the same things that he had gone through. So it's a terrible loss that someone so young that we all were so fond of would leave us. Oh, and look, my friend Michelle got me this beautiful Central Perk. Um, um, oh, excuse you, Blackie. This Central Perk water bottle. But I bet you could put coffee in here if you wanted. I'm sure no one would mind. But isn't that cute? Thank you, Michelle. We need to have Michelle on the show soon. And guess who's going to come back soon as well? Emma. This is a microphone that I bought at Halloween at the Halloween store when I was preparing my Mrs. Voorhees costume. But so after that, we didn't get to do our Halloween special. And then I was just so sad that I just haven't done any episodes lately. I apologize, viewers. You've probably needed me more than ever. Last week they announced that Soap Opera Digest would cease operations as a weekly publication. And I went to my local grocery store, and I've told the editor, Stephanie Sloan, that I have trouble finding it in the stores. And I told her this last year at the Days of Our Lives event. And, look how thin they've gotten now. They're so thin. And it had gotten to $6.99 for a weekly issue in the U.S. $7.99 in Canada. And so even though it was an old issue that was in my grocery store. I bought it because I'm like, and it always says something like, B&B explodes, General Hospital explodes. I'm like, when are these things gonna blow up already and just stop exploding? And I mean, how many times can B&B explode? Um, yeah, so this issue was very old. It was August 14th. But I hadn't been buying Soap Opera Digest lately, and I'm ashamed of it. But we're down to 4 soap operas. They only covered those 4 soap operas. And I read it online, really. And they have a really good podcast, Dishing with Soaps or something like that, the Soap Opera Digest podcast, which now I don't even know if that's going to continue, because that seemed to, the last episode was October 20th. And I'm like, is that done as well? It's too much to lose Soap Opera Digest. I have a wonderful collection. Um, and everything I love is just going away. Just hate it. Doesn't it feel like the end, everybody? Doesn't this just feel like the last season of some long running show like ER, and we're just treading water until the final curtain comes down? That's what it feels like for me. My workplace, I don't want to say where I work, but I've worked at the same place. It's a post-production company. Worked at the same place for 17, in my 18th year. And we're leaving the location we were always at, and we're going to a fancy new building in like a month. I don't want to go there. I don't like fancy. I don't like cold. I don't like corporate. And I don't like rich people. I'm sorry, there I said it. People once asked me, who don't you like? Is there any kind of group you don't like? Rich people. If you're rich out there, please keep watching and send some money to Chris Smith, care of It's Christmas Time. It's not that all rich people are bad. I just don't like entitled people. And the whole entertainment industry, as pretty much a whole, is very entitled. That's why I always loved the theater people. Theater people, you could do theater and not make very much money at a lot of places. And you're just doing it for the love of the acting, or the love of the craft. You're working in a little black box theater. It's costing you money just to do a show. And that's also what I liked about soap operas, because soap operas, you worked very hard. I mean, a lot of people made a lot of money, of course, but soap operas were always the black sheep of the entertainment industry, it seemed. And then in the 80s, they had a real big heyday with popularity, and then it started dwindling over the years. But now Soap Opera Digest is going away. They're going to do like 4 issues a year, like those bigger issues. But I'm glad I didn't fill out this thing to get one of these, to get a year for 52 issues, $1.34 an issue. Because what if I had filled this out and sent it in? Then what are you going to send me for my trouble? I don't know. Everything's so sad. Now, here's one thing to look forward to. Thanksgiving. Not the holiday, which has always been one of my not favorite holidays. I always thought it was an also ran to Christmas. Though it was always nice getting together with family and eating turkey. And I love the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. But this is the horror movie Thanksgiving, which is from Eli Roth, and it involves a killer pilgrim on the loose in modern-day Plymouth, Massachusetts. It's based on a 2007 fake trailer that was in the movie Grindhouse, from Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez. They did a double feature of Planet Terror and Death Proof. And then in between the movies, they had fake movie trailers. and by different filmmakers like Rob Zombie or Eli Roth. And Eli Roth's was about a killer that was killing people at Thanksgiving. And now they've made a full-length movie. Well, I am so excited about it. It comes out November 17th. So that's one of the few things that I'm looking forward to this month. And I'll probably be reviewing it. I would love to see it with someone and talk about it. Maybe Emma. Emma, if you're out there, come, let's see Thanksgiving together and then have a feast discussing it. What else? What else? Did you all hear that Sutton Foster and Aaron Tveit are going into Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street? Well, they are. They're taking the places of Josh Groban and Annalee Ashford, who have been playing on Broadway all this season. And they're going to be doing it for 12 weeks from February 9th, 2024 to May 5th. 2024. Doesn't 2024 seem like the crazy off in the distant future? I think it does. It's just so nutty to me that we haven't made it to 2024 yet, but we're practically there. And finally, guess what came in the mail yesterday? My prison suit Trump action figure. It's from that company, Factory, or FCTRY. I guess it's pronounced Factory. They always did heroes, and one year they did do Donald Trump when he became president. Remember when the election was stolen from Hillary? When Russia colluded? Well, anyway, they stopped making the Donald Trump action figure, which bothered me because I'm like, well, you need a villain if you have a bunch of, like, the Joe Bidens and the Obamas and the Hillarys and all those action figures. You need, like, a bad guy for them to battle. And finally, they decided to put one out of Donald Trump. Now, I haven't opened him yet because I don't want to unleash him in my house. Because to me, I'm sorry, viewers, if you're a fan, I think he's evil and very dangerous. But I did buy the action figure because he is in a jumpsuit, a prison jumpsuit. And look on the side, it has a cute little prison tower. And it says, "Lock him up. Lock him up." And on the back it says, 45th President of the United States of America, Donald Trump. It's idealistic. It's wonderful. It's a beautiful thing. And look, it has cute little handcuffs. Figure based on original artwork by Mike Levitt. But they do really good work at this company. And look how mean they've made him look. And I hear that his hair is removable. So I'm trying to decide if I should take it out of the box and put it with the other action figures or leave it sort of locked up. My roommate says he doesn't want that thing in the house. And I don't want Blackie Humphrey to accidentally get a hold of it and get choked on that little wig of Donald Trump's. I don't want anything of that man being near my precious dog. Oh, look how cute he is. Anyway, that's some of the this and that we're talking about this month in November. We're going to be airing that episode that Betty did, which is a walk down memory lane. It's a walk through history, really. And Betty talks about different things from World War II to the Beatles to Nixon and beyond. And it is a very, very special interview that I did with Betty. I'm finally going to do that review of Aladdin. And I'm going to try and see maybe Mamma Mia at the Pantages Theater, which is coming. And then we have How the Grinch Stole Christmas coming. I think that's coming to the Pantages. It's either the Pantages or the Amundsen. And then A Christmas Story is also going to be in town. So I'm going to be reviewing those. And I'll try and do them faster so that it'll be available to viewers for the holidays. And we're going to talk about some other things, of some other books I'm reading, and get ready for the new year. Okay, I'm sure I'll talk to you all soon, the next time that it's Christmas time in the city. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.